Loic Le Meur, the master.
Le Meur, not Le Meur, Andrew.
Le
I mean, we've
Meur.
known each other for such a long time, you could at least know how to pronounce my name. Just call me Loic, thanks.
Or at Loic. Most people know you as at Loic.
Yes.
But I have a new name for you.
Okay.
Mr. Pivot.
Oh.
Because you've been pivoting again, Loic.
Yes.
So tell me about your latest pivot.
Yeah, we're...
What's the French word for pivot? Pivot?
Same.
How do you pronounce it?
Pivot.
Okay, so
You don't say the T.
You've been pivoting recently. What have you been up to?
Yeah, as I said, you need to be very agile when you start a business and adapt to the current market conditions. And I think the opportunity of building client apps around Twitter is closed, and that we, that pushed us since the Tweety acquisition to do something else. And it's been a year. Fortunately, we've been working on it. We raised money from Salesforce. What we did is very, very easy. We looked at the consumer versus professionals market, and the consumer space around Twitter is basically shut down for what we do, I think. So when you look at the professionals, you have two types of businesses here. There is one which is helping people manage their social networks, which we do, and where we have a lot of growth. So basically it's brand managers, community managers, people like that. That's one. There is another one which is even more interesting, I think, where I think we're creating our space right now, where we're alone, is the CRM plus social space, especially on mobile. And I give you the use case. It's more like salespeople. So if I meet you and you're an opportunity for me, now we're getting into CRM. I want to, check you out on LinkedIn maybe. I want to see if there is an opportunity with you. I will log it in a CRM tool like Salesforce, which is leader. And then I want to maybe follow you on Twitter and add you on Facebook and so on. But what's the most important is finding leads on those social networks as well. So let's say you tweet, I want to change my car. You're a lead for a sales dealer, for example, for a car dealer, I'm sorry. And so bringing CRM on one side to social on the other side, especially on mobile, we have 75 to 80% of our users on mobile, mostly on Android, is fascinating to me. So that's what we're doing. Our company is not in that, client for Twitter space anymore. We really value a lot social, Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn, but we do it to the use of professionals which are using CRM. So it's a very different, I moved from one ecosystem to another, basically, like very fast. And we're now building mostly for Salesforce, with incredible support from Salesforce.
So is Salesforce just an investor? What proportion of the company do they own?
Oh, we made this public. They invested. We got a $4 million investment from Salesforce and SoftBank, and that's a way like a clear minority for us. It's a small chunk of a company. I'm not authorized to discuss the exact number, but it's not big.
And what's the business model? How do you make your money in this new model?
Very simple. We will release end of August new apps, which will be on the new mobile model I just described, which is social on one side. We already have that. Instead of monetizing this, we're adding CRM to it, and we will monetize it when we have CRM. It will be a per user per month fee, which is the same business model as Salesforce.
We were looking, some engineers and TechCrunch and myself were looking at the Seesmic site just before this interview. And it promises at one point on the site that you're the only social media tool you'll ever need. Is that true for everybody or just for corporate clients?
I should probably change that now that you're saying that. It's it's a tool that embraces Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, now Salesforce, CRM soon. And if you use our desktop, it has 80 integrations. So for example, maybe you use Chatter, but also, or instead of you use Yammer, we have both, you choose, right? Maybe you want to add customer support. We have a Zendesk plugin. It's there as well. You see, it's like a puzzle. You assemble the modules. It's like modular. You assemble the modules you want. So in that respect, yes, we're the only social networking tool in the world that has so many services, 80 of them.